All right.
We're here.
All right. Let's okay, go.
We're here.
We're live.
We're here.
Back for a third episode.
Yes.
Did you think we were gonna make it 3?
No. I'm just kidding. Yes, of course.
All you guys people that doubted us. We're ready to go. Sorry I don't have a laptop today. I
Just forgot it.
left my backpack at home.
It's rush hour.
Left
so
everything at home.
can't go get it.
Can't go all the way back because
We got plans. We
Got
can't be
plans.
waiting up for JVL to drive all the way to his house and then back.
you can say South Jordan.
I didn't know. if
Ain't
you
nobody-
wanted that public. Here's his address. It's 115. No, I'm just kidding.
Alrighty, guys. We're gonna do a little bit of a not different episode. I would say like it's
Pretty
still
similar.
still similar.
Yeah.
Just doing little hot takes and stuff.
Yep.
Okay? So we're using the phone. We're using the phone today. Okay.
Notes app, baby.
We're gonna start off with something big. The biggest scam of them all. Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day.
Scam.
Expand. Let's hear it.
Okay. Valentine's Day? No, I'm so serious on this, bro. I think Valentine's Day is so stupid. All it is a scam for chocolate companies or flower companies to make more money. No, I'm for real. I'm for real.
No, just the only thing I can think about is it's always a scam to single people because they hate the day because it reminds them that they're on the lonelier side of things. Hey, and that's all right. Some people like being on that side, but I feel like once they get, in a relationship or get, a girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever it might be, then they're like, oh, Valentine's Day, I can't wait. It's going to be so much fun. We're going to go to dinner, blah, blah, blah. I'm just saying, I think majority of people that don't like it are on the single side of things.
Okay.
That's why we're differing right now.
All right, man. Everyone knows I'm single. You don't need to.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
But no, because here's the thing. Okay, you answer me this. Okay.
Okay.
You have a lovely wife.
Yes.
Okay. Do you get her flowers
Yes.
outside of Valentine's Day?
Yes.
Okay. Do you get her Valentine's or flowers without needing to get her flowers?
Got it last week. I don't want to see you shaking your head. What?
Little do we know, little you guys know, Addie's standing in the corner right here watching us.
I got him last week. All right. I do get it outside. All right.
Okay.
Continue. Sorry. What was your question?
Do you also get her little gifts and things?
Yeah.
You don't need a reason to, right?
No.
You take her out to dinner.
That's the best kind of
Yeah,
gifts. If you
exactly.
surprise.
And do you take her out to dinner?
Yes. We're going out tonight.
Take her out on dates?
Yes.
Cool. So why do you need a designated day to do that?
Because it's fun. Why do we need a designated
It's a
day to
scam.
celebrate leprechauns on St. Patrick's Day?
Okay, but that's different.
What are we doing?
No, that's different.
Give me them gold
That's
coins.
different.
I need that day.
Are
I
you
need that day,
are
apparently.
you celebrating St. Patrick's Day on any other day of the year besides St. Patrick's Day?
No, but there's
Okay.
some gold
No.
coins there.
No. You just proved my point. Valentine's Day is nothing special. There's no different in celebration than you're not doing throughout the year.
We looked this up actually before. What is the why?
It's
what
Saint
is
Valentine.
The reason? That's right.
That mother effer got killed.
Yeah, we're
celebrating
like
it?
his death.
There's no way.
I love it. Saint Valentine's death is when we have Love Day.
Yeah. We're all like, you all are celebrating your happy. No, you know what I'm going to do this year?
Let's hear what
Because
you
Valentine's
did
Day.
this year.
What day?
Tell them. Tell the people.
Valentine's Day is coming up in a couple weeks.
Yep, it is.
When I'm single on Valentine's Day, when I'm single on Valentine's Day, ain't nobody else gonna have a happy Valentine's Day.
Wow. All right, what are we doing? I want to hear your diabolical plan here.
Walking past a restaurant, see a little happy couple in there. Oh shoot!
What are you doing? What's the
Drinks knocked over. All of a sudden, your pants are dirty.
Wow. Just knocking over the drinks.
Or no, you know what
Tough
I'm gonna
take.
do?
What?
I'm gonna go up to a couple and be like, "Dude, what is up, man? Dude, you got crazy with that girl last night."
Wow. Just causing crazy beef.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
If I don't get to have love on Valentine's
Dude,
Day, ain't nobody get to have love on.
You are cynical.
All I'm saying is, at the end of the day, Valentine's Day is a scam.
All right. Okay. Agree to disagree there.
All right. Well, you're wrong.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Why do
We
you
might-
why
we
do you
might
need a
need to
day to
have a
prove
different
love?
version there.
Why do you need a day to prove
I
love?
don't need a day. It's just a designated day that you just have, the ability to go out and have dinner and do all the stuff like that. Like on your birthday. I celebrate life every day. It's like my birthday every day. But
No, it's
there's
not.
one specific day what actually was my birthday, and we celebrate that day as well. Tell me I'm wrong.
You don't celebrate.
Tell me I'm wrong.
Are you having a cake every day and balloons?
I could. I would be fat, but I could.
You know what? I'll go one step further. You know what other holiday is a scam?
Wow. All right. We're going for another one.
Thanksgiving.
All right.
I think Thanksgiving.
Do you know the background of Thanksgiving?
Yeah, it's a terrible history.
All right. Explain, please.
Pilgrims were just killing them Indians. And we're like, oh. You actually think they sat down and had a dinner? No. That did not happen. We're all celebrating that? Come on.
Okay. We're going to... It's definitely not the story. But we're just gonna say, for example,
we get taught in school.
What do you do on Thanksgiving? I want to hear your Thanksgiving plans to see why you're so cynical about it.
I'm not cynical about it. It's a fun day, but it's like cynical. It's a waste. Okay. It's another scam.
Why?
Because what are you doing on Thanksgiving?
You're giving thanks.
You're giving thanks. You're getting together with your family, and you're having dinner.
Okay, that's a great.
It's a great
opportunity.
Yeah, you're right. It is.
Yeah.
But you know what?
Why would that be a scam?
I do that
getting family
throughout
together,
the whole
giving thanks
year.
for life.
I do that throughout the whole year.
You do not. When's the last time you had a family dinner where you got a turkey and you got all the cousins, everyone together? When's the last time?
All right, I will
probably
say
Thanksgiving.
Turkey. No, turkey. Like we don't. You don't
stuffing.
Really,
you get all that good
all
stuff.
the other things. Okay, do you have turkey only on Thanksgiving, or do you eat it throughout the year?
I eat it throughout the year, but we don't usually carve a turkey with family dinner. Usually we're not having turkey.
Okay, it's not as much of a scam as Valentine's Day, but I'm telling you,
giving thanks. I'm just saying that was a crazy take for them.
Do you not show gratitude throughout the year?
Absolutely.
Good for you.
Why do you need one day to do it? Same thing about my birthday. I'm celebrating every day, but then there's one specific day when we're actually celebrating my birth, right?
All right, well,
that's what it is.
If you celebrate your birthday every day, you know what? This next year that your birthday comes up, I ain't celebrating nothing.
Wow, cynical, crazy.
Man, I sound
You're
like
not invited to my birthday party. I'm just kidding.
Well, I wouldn't want to go to your birthday party.
Jeez, you're just on a tear today, huh?
All I'm saying
you're hating on my birthday now. You're hating on Valentine's
Yeah, you know what
Day.
else is a scam? Your birthday.
You're spilling drinks on people. It's tough.
I'm just saying that there's just not a big need for Valentine's Day.
All right.
And that is what I'll end on.
Okay.
Because the next thing that I wanted to talk about, ketchup is the least needed condiment. Get rid of it.
Wait, say that one more time.
Ketchup.
Okay.
Is the least needed
Continue.
Did I say compliment? Oh.
I was making fun of you for how you said that. But.
Said what?
Ketchup.
Ketchup.
You're saying ketchup.
Yeah, ketchup.
It's ketchup.
Ketchup.
It's an E, not an A.
All right. Well, ketchup.
All right, continue. This is so dumb. All right.
All I'm saying,
ketchup boy. Let's hear it.
The worst condiment. Sucks. It's not good.
Worst what?
Condiment.
All right.
That's the right word, right? Okay.
You're right. I was messing with you.
Look it over here. Making sure I'm good.
The grammar. You're good. Okay, worst condiment, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, no, it sucks. It's not good. Like, I love tomatoes. You know what doesn't taste like tomatoes?
You gotta expand it, because I'm taking ketchup every day over relish.
I love relish.
All right. Okay, I'm taking ketchup over relish.
You don't put relish on your hot dogs?
Okay, but what else do you put? Do you just put relish on your hot dogs? Because I'm
burger.
Just relish. This is what I want to know. Are you combining things? Because if you combine ketchup and mayo, mix it to a fry sauce, gas.
Well, yeah, that's because we're from Utah.
Okay, but still, it's gas, right?
Yeah.
So you're combining two.
Great.
So if you're putting relish and mustard, you're combining stuff. Or so are you just putting straight relish on your burger? Would you rather have straight ketchup on your burger?
I'd rather have relish.
All right.
I
don't think that's right, but you can.
I don't like ketchup at all.
At all?
No.
Not a fan?
No. My brother puts ketchup on his eggs.
Go ahead, spit it out. Ketchup on his eggs. Okay.
Yeah, he's weird though.
So maybe that's a common thing, because
he's a great
my
brother.
wife does it.
He's a great guy.
And your brother does it. So maybe we're the weird ones that are not doing it. Maybe we need to try it. Have you ever tried it?
I could be the only one. I could be the only one in the whole world that wouldn't do it. And you know what?
Have you tried it though?
I don't like ketchup. Why would I like it on eggs?
I don't know. I keep on missing past that part because I don't know. You just don't. So let's get this. Do you like tomatoes?
Love tomatoes.
Okay.
I could give me one of those baseball sized
I know it's
tomatoes.
not the same thing, but it's in the same category.
It doesn't taste anything like tomatoes.
You don't like the texture of it. That's what I want to say. Is that accurate?
No,
'Cause
because
I
I like
mean-
sauce.
I don't know. I don't really know why you don't like ketchup that much. If you like tomatoes, I mean, I know they're not the same. They taste decently different, but they're from the same root.
Yeah, but they're gross.
All right.
Oh wait, what's from the same root?
Ketchup and tomatoes.
Oh. I want to be honest.
You just blank out there though for like.
Yeah, I didn't hear.
Yeah,
I didn't
all
hear
right,
anything
bet.
that
No,
you
no,
just
you're
said over
good.
the last 30 seconds.
All right, bet.
My fault.
Nah, you good, brother.
Anyways, I just don't like ketchup, and that's my hot take.
All right,
I just don't think it's that great. But
that's fine.
I mean,
That's fine.
anyways, I know this next one. This next one, everyone's gonna think is a crime for me to say, but I'm gonna say it. And I'm gonna say
Go
it with
for
my
it.
chest.
Let's see it. Say it with your chest. Actually, be for real. Say it with your chest.
There,
No. Get up in there. Get up. Come on.
there is a show that everyone loves. It's on Peacock.
Yes.
It's called The Office. And The Office, mediocre sitcom.
Okay.
What do you have to say?
One of my favorites, for sure.
Top 3?
Yeah.
Top 2?
Questionable, but it could be.
Number
It's
1?
not my number one though.
Your number one's Friends?
No. Suits. Love Suits.
Okay, Suits isn't a sitcom.
Oh yeah, we're talking sitcoms. I thought you were talking about regular shows in general.
Okay. I mean,
I
we
like
both.
Friends. I like Friends a lot. Friends is good.
Yeah.
Friends, The Office. Those are two goated.
Friends is great. No, I'm a big fan of Friends.
Yeah.
But because it's funny.
Right.
Office?
Office is funny. Okay, be so for real. Have you watched the whole
here's
thing?
the thing. I have.
You've watched the entire thing.
Like not
No,
like,
see episode 1 through the end.
no.
Okay.
Cause I've watched like episode 1 through like the first like 3 seasons, but then I just got bored of it.
Oh, dude.
Here's the thing.
Okay, because I know this is not a hot take. The best seasons of The Office is 3, 4, 5. And so you got to 3, and then he said, nah. And so you missed literally the best chunk of episodes is 3, 4, 5.
Here's the thing: is it's like there are fun, like really funny moments. Like
I would have given
Dwight,
you a pass if you were like had
Dwight-
only seen like season 7, 8, 9, because those are
It's
you-
9 seasons.
it's 9 seasons. Yes. I think
So
it's 9
in other
seasons.
words,
it might be. Yeah,
in other words, 3, 4, 5 is good.
I think it's 9.
In other words, 3, 4, 5 is good. But 66% of the rest of the show isn't good.
I don't know. I like 1 and 2. You have to watch the whole thing through.
Here's the thing: I just think
we lose it
Dwight,
because-
Dwight and what's his name?
Michael.
What's the other
Michael.
guy?
Oh,
Nope.
I'm gonna spoil this. I don't know if it's fine, but
Who's the other main worker that works next to Dwight? At the Jim.
Yeah.
Okay, Jim.
Okay. The fact that you don't even know the name means your entire
on.
opinion is pretty invalid right now.
Here's the thing: I think Dwight and Jim have funny moments.
Yeah.
The rest of the cast,
Okay. Give me
Nah.
Michael Gary Scott. Give me Creed. Absolutely. Creed's probably the go to the show. Come on.
like, all right, maybe I do need to give it another chance.
You need to give another chance. You need to watch season 3, 4, and 5. And you'll come back on the pod and be like, all right, kind of like it.
I just think it's overhyped.
Okay, it probably is overhyped, but honestly, I think it's a really good show. Like it's in my top.
All right,
for sure.
I'll go do some homework.
You need to go watch 3, 4, 5.
And
Absolutely do.
yeah, I'll go do some homework and then I'll report back.
Yeah, you need to check that again.
I just kind of don't really think. I don't know.
What?
I just feel like it's a show that everyone loves, and I just don't really. I don't.
Okay, but you, like I said, you haven't seen the best part of the show.
All right.
This is a good topic. Give me one show that you've seen that it didn't start slow. It started off just like bang, off and going. You're like, this is the great
Friends.
show. Friends? Okay.
Season 1, episode
Decent.
1. Bro, Rachel's freaking falling into the. Just stumbles into the.
Yeah, you're a
coffee perk.
huge fan of Friends, huh?
Just stumbles
You
into the coffee
love
perk.
Friends.
Just called off a wedding.
All right, besides Friends, give me another show.
That starts off good.
Starts off just like a bang. You're like, I love this show. This is crazy.
Godfather of Harlem.
I haven't seen it, so I can't give you a take on that.
Or you know what? You know what shows start off with a bang?
What?
Every single time, every single season.
SpongeBob.
Oh. Bachelor, Bachelorette, Love Island. Perfect match.
You are.
I am a fiend for reality TV. I will own it all day long.
Yeah, we need to have you just fill out a form and try to get on one of those shows. That'd be so funny
to fix my dating life.
That'd be pretty great, honestly, if you got on one of those shows.
Dude, I wouldn't
recommend Love Is Blind because I know you're not gonna choose the right one for you.
I could never do Love Is Blind. I will just say this right now, okay? I just think that like physical attraction is huge in a relationship.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's not everything.
It's a good portion.
It's what gets you in the door. Yeah, keeps you there. Personality keeps you there. Yeah. Physical gets you in the door. Yeah, no, I could not do Love Is Blind.
That'd be pretty funny.
I just think
you should get on Provo's Most Eligible.
My gosh, no, thank you. But Love Is Blind, great show. But like
Noelle Miller making a reaction video of you on Love Is not.
Who's Noelle Miller?
Hurts. Cody Co?
Dude, I forgot. Like the funny thing is, like everyone knows who Cody Co is, and I know who they are now. I don't know like their names.
Cody Co is so funny, and Noelle Miller reacting to Provo's Most Eligible is hilarious.
They are hilarious, but I had never really known who they were or heard about them until like 6 months ago.
Really?
This is one of the first time I probably heard about them.
I think I first heard about them back in like I don't know. I was probably like a sophomore in high school.
Yeah, I don't know.
Back in the day.
I think people have always said Cody Co around me, but I've just never. Anyways, besides the point. But
we get on so we get so distracted.
But like Love Is Blind, I just don't think I could go on it. Just because physical attraction's huge. And it's like, oh dude, that would just suck.
You like open how
you're just like getting so close to someone, like, emotionally attached. You're sharing all your deepest, darkest secrets. You're like freaking dude, there's some people on that show that are like, I love you. I'm like, bro, you're talking through a wall to a person for like 2 weeks.
They're just to that point in life where they're just like
maybe
so down bad.
But like that would be the worst. The door opens and like if you're just not physically attracted to your partner.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why I feel like so many of those things don't work out is because they open up the doors and they're like, oh crap.
Yeah, you definitely need a little bit of both. That's for sure.
Yeah. Personality, 90%, physical 10%. I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, that's just. But no, if I ever got an opportunity to be on reality TV, well, I'm taking.
You
that.
really need to sign up because that would be.
I'm taking. So funny, I've decided if I turn 25 and I'm not dating someone, I'll sign up.
All right. Yeah, we do. I think Davis, Jack, and I would all lose bets.
No, Davis. I heard about this. No, go ahead. Tell the pod.
I gave 24. That was my number.
Go ahead. Tell the pod.
We all put money on.
Who's we all?
Jack Davis and I all put money on which age JVL would be when he got married.
And what did you say?
I said 24.
Yeah, that's a
good number. I
gave you
2 years. I feel like that's pretty decent.
And then Davis said
25.
75. And Jack said
23. Jack was like,
Jack, I turned 23 in like 6 months.
Jack was like, it's possible, but I just didn't want to choose the number that you guys all had.
Yeah, no, that's what he was telling me. He was like, I didn't want to do the same number, and I feel like 23 is more reasonable than 26 for you. And I was like, yeah, but like, and he's like, but now that I think about it, yeah, like I'm not gonna win. And I'm like, whoa, hey,
but be for real, like you're not marrying anybody unless you've dated them for like a year. So you'd have to find them like right now.
That's like my thing is like I have to date for at least a year. Usually like I feel like 18 months would be like money for me.
Yeah, so Jack
unless the only reason like I think I could get married to someone before. And now granted I know a lot of people are going to be like, "Oh my gosh, like you're talking about getting married that early in your 20s." Guys, we're from Utah, all right? Like we get married.
So bro, this hasn't been plugged in this whole time.
Yeah, but it still records. You're good. Yeah. But like guys, like we're from Utah. Like
you got to go ahead.
Give me a break. We focus on relationships and finding your person when we're dating. We don't date to have fun for 2 years and then be like, oh, by the way, like, do you think we could get married?
Yeah, we just got that LDS culture.
Yeah,
Utah culture.
LDS baby, all day. We get married young, have kids young,
live life to the fullest,
and then we're young when we got grandkids. That's fun. That's lit to me. Dude, I want to be 50 and
fan
have
of it.
grandkids.
There you
that
go.
I can be hanging out with and stuff. Anyways.
Dude, the next one, I like. This one's crazy. I like.
Oh, yeah.
We need to talk about this.
Next
getting
topic,
out of
guys.
hand. It's getting out of hand,
And Nate, what is getting out of hand?
dude. Tipping culture.
I hate it.
It's an issue.
Like, guys,
It's an issue. It's gotten bad.
like, don't get me wrong. Waitress or like a service, okay?
Absolutely.
Like a service industry,
gotta be
right?
some
Where you're a
kind of
waiter,
tip.
you're a waitress, or like barber, or like things that you're.
Now, to be fair, the tip varies depending on how well they do their job.
100%.
Like if my drink is completely empty the whole entire time and they never come in, I'm like, all right, well, you didn't really attend to us that much. You know,
Yeah.
my tip will be a little lower. I'll still tip though.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, because they did assist us in some point.
In my mind, I start at 15%.
Okay.
And like if you are, you can't go. I've been guilty of going lower than 15%, but that's
Depends
just
on
like I have
service.
terrible service.
Yeah.
Like you have to be really bad.
Yeah.
But like
I'm always that like 15% plus rounding my tip because I hate I hate
going out
having
on
my
an
total
odd
like
number.
on like
Yeah.
93 or something like that.
That's
Like,
fair.
all right, I'll give him 7 cents plus that just to get
I'm
to get me
blessing
above
their
it.
life with the 7 cents.
Just give me just a flat number. Give me $45 flat. Good. You know.
Yeah. But I just think that like service industry for sure I'm gonna tip, right? 15% is where I start. If you just do your bare minimum, cool, you'll get 15%.
Yeah.
If you're garbage, I'm going lower. If you
If you exceed,
if you do like normal,
or if you're a buddy,
20%. If you're doing like I had a waitress out in North Carolina this last week. Dude, that girl was on top of ish. I gave her like a 30% tip. Because, dude, like my drink, bro, the minute I filled that thing and put it down, she was like walking over, you want to get a refill? I was like, yeah.
thank you.
And then like she like gave us the food. She's like, hey, like I'm just gonna give you your checks now so you have them when you want to do it. But like don't feel rushed or anything like that.
Yeah.
Like on top of it was like at the
Good
end,
service.
like, can I get you a drink to go?
That's how
I
you
was
get.
like,
That's how you
"A
make more money in the
drink
service
to
industry.
go?"
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was
Yeah,
great.
Drink to go. That's going over the top.
Oh yeah, I got a Sprite.
Wow.
It was great.
That's great service.
Yeah. No, it was
Great service.
but where I will never, ever tip.
Before you hop into that real quick,
Okay.
I think service industry also includes barbers because I tip my barber every single time a very high percentage because I need to make sure he's not effing me over the next time I go.
Yeah, no, that man is
100%.
controlling. Well, not for you. For me, controlling my success with women.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
No, you definitely got to make sure like
I gotta make sure.
you're investing in yourself with that barber. Like you need to make sure he's taking good care of you.
Hey, but let's put a plug out there. Davis, that's my bar. I got a cut today from him.
Let's go.
I still need to pay him.
You haven't paid him. You haven't tipped him shiz. You haven't tipped
I'm
him
gonna-
anything.
All right, I'll do it after the podcast. But yeah, but no, Davis. If anyone needs a cut, shout out Davis. Davis, I will say, is probably
Davis is a dog
one
with the clippers.
one of the greatest barbers that doesn't do it as like an actual job.
Yeah.
Like, and he's good. I mean, maybe people are looking right now and be like, dude, your haircut looks like shit.
We like put up a picture of JVL.
Or like, wait a
All right.
second.
All right.
Wait a second. But where I hate tipping, anything that
everywhere else.
Everywhere
pretty
else.
much.
oh, everywhere else. Like, bro, oh my gosh. I went and got food one night with one of my friends.
You tipping at Chipotle, by the way?
Nope.
I agree because it's so overpriced.
Ask me
When they
ask me
double,
somewhere else.
when I get
Ask
double
me-
chicken and then they're just barely tossing chicken and then it's like $5 extra. I'm like, all right, well, there was your tip. I don't know. Like I'm paying $20 for this bowl.
Yep.
Like I don't know what else. Like just ask for a raise. Like at this point, I don't know what you want.
Literally.
This is crazy.
Like,
This is a nice chicken bowl. Like hardly anything in it, and I'm getting $20.
I
out the
can't
door.
stand when I ask for double and they like put it back in like a half scoop. And I'm like, no.
I don't know.
Double.
Go
means
back.
two times.
It's like, oh, this is triple chicken. I'm like, no, it ain't.
Yeah.
No, it ain't.
Yeah, no. I will say if I'm in like a bad mood and I'm getting something and I'm like, hey, can I get double? And they like barely put it in. I'm like, no, double. No, just kidding. I won't do that. But in my head, I'm like,
You're just like super mean.
put it on the outside. I'm like, oh, thanks. But anywhere else, I'm not tipping. Go to a drink place, Starbucks, Dutch Bros. I know you mother effers are getting paid like $15 an hour. You are not. No. They flip the screen to me. It's going to ask you a couple questions.
No, okay, that right there, that phrase just every time, like, oh, I'm just gonna ask you a few questions, and it's one question. It's like, what's your tip?
When
it's like just tells you like 20, 30, 40, like not like a no tip
not a zero.
option.
You gotta hit other and
I
then
had to
hit
go
no
other,
tip.
and sometimes
Put in
it's like
zero,
other,
zero,
and you have
zero.
to put zeros, and I'm like, you're making this too difficult for me to just not tip you right
No,
now. This
literally,
is nuts.
Bro, I will, if there's an option for zero or like none or other,
Yeah.
I'll click that, put zero, sign it, and turn it back so they can see.
And you're just like, hey, just by the way, no tip.
Yeah. No, like you go to like Starbucks and they like flip around the screen and they're like, all right, would you like to tip?
I just don't like the
Would you like to tip?
phrasing of that question.
Oh, they like flip
It's
that
not-
thing
it's
to
not,
me
do you
and I
want to
flip
tip?
it right back.
It's like not if you want to tip. It's like, oh, can you answer a couple questions? There's one kid. He was, I don't even know. It was probably like a drink shot. It was like, I don't know, a swig or something like that.
Yeah.
And he turned it around. He's like, it's just going to ask you if you want to tip or not. And I was like, the fact that you told me that this is asking me if it just want to tip, I'm going to tip you. So I tipped him because he was straight up. And I liked that.
Business.
I liked it. He earned it.
But it was
like,
lying about it.
when it's just passive and it's just like, just a few questions, I'm like, I see only one question and it's just the tip.
It's not a few. It's
not
one.
a few.
And you're asking me for extra money when you're already getting paid hourly. And let me just say this. You have no other job than to do what you're doing. Like, whereas like with a waiter, right? Like, I feel like a waiter or a waitress, like you're having a different experience every day. Like you're going through days where you're like, it might be really, really stressful and you're like running around and whatever. Or like you got to go maybe for this, this family over here, like they're asking everything, whatever. And you're out doing extra tasks for this family and like whatever. And you have this family who is a chill. You're just like constantly having to go to the needs of people. Mm-hmm. Places like Swig, places like Starbucks, Dutch Bros, whatever.
Yeah.
You're making drinks. That's it. You're not doing nothing different for me. You think I'm going to tip you for it? No.
Like here's the thing. Have you ever had, I mean, I don't know. We probably, when we were younger, we like mowed our own lawns and stuff like that, right? Yeah. But majority of times when you get someone to come mow your lawn or do a service like that, there's not like, they're not saying, we're just going to ask you a few questions after they're done. It's like, okay, we charge this amount for it. It's $60 or whatever. I don't know what it is. Whatever. They say this amount. So we give them that amount, right? Typical, I don't know. Maybe I've never had to like tip someone for that, but I don't know if they necessarily ask for tip. That's just like on your side of things. So like if they're actually doing a service and they're not even asking for a tip, why are we asking for tips on stuff that's like not, they're not even making a whole lot of effort for it. You know what I'm saying?
Is dumb is when like jobs will like post, like when they're like maybe looking for hires or whatever, and they're like, oh yeah, 17 an hour plus tips. So really, and you go in the meeting, and they're like, oh yeah, like our guys usually, because of the tips, like they make like 21 an hour. No, you don't.
Yeah.
Maybe 50 cents more an hour.
Well, the thing is like, I was talking to someone about why they do this, and part of it is like they will put people, like the company will put people on like super like the minimum wage or whatever, like expecting like, okay, if we ask a few questions, they do 20-30%, then we'll be like, hey, we have you at this line, but you have the potential to be a peer one people tip because most people will tip, and they just tell their employees that. Majority of the time though, it's like, some days they're not tipping and
nobody's tipping.
You're not making that much money. So it's really the employer should just be like, hey, I'll be straight up with you. This is the amount we're going to give you. Like, I don't know, just bump it from $10 an hour to $15 an hour, and then just take away tip because pay your employees a little bit more.
Tipping has gone out of hand. The U.S., it's so stupid because it's like only here. Like when I lived in Europe, it was like, it was almost like a slap in the face if you tipped. Like actually, like it was like almost like you think I need money. Like that was like how it's like perceived. Yeah. And so it's like you don't tip. Like that's known. Like, you don't do it. Yeah. But like here in the States, it's like restaurants just pay your people more. Yeah. And
don't get us wrong. We're not trying to be cheap or try to take money away from people. Yeah. We're just saying like, I feel like there's these companies could probably just pay their employees a little bit more and take that aspect. Cause the tip is just going to that register and then they divide it up. It's like, okay, just pay them a little bit more. Tell them exactly what they're going to make, not just ranging and then equal out back to less than what they could actually be paying for.
Cause like when my brother was a server, so basically like what they do is like, I think he was getting paid like $3 an hour plus tips. Now, granted, like when you're a server, like you can make low key, you can make a lot.
No, servers can, because you're actually doing a service, you're going to get a decent tip.
But if for some reason, if you didn't get enough tips to meet the minimum wage of the U.S., they would pay you minimum wage. But it's like, $7.25 an hour or whatever.
But
it's just like, dude, it's dumb. I think tipping is stupid. It needs to be gotten rid of. People need to pay their people more to make up for it. I'm not saying you need to go pay your people. I'm not saying like this whole like we need to get on California's level or whatever and be like, oh, 2 an hour minimum wage, because that would just run people out of business.
It doesn't work.
But
it's been proven not to work.
Yeah, what I do think is like we just need to pay a competitive rate of what everyone else would be making, right? Like people at Swig, people at like all these places that are also restaurants. Like whatever, like Little Caesars, whatever. They're also restaurants.
Yep.
They're able to pay their people.
Yep.
Way more. So it's not I don't think it's an income issue from like the owner's perspective. I think
doubt
it's
it.
Yeah.
I think they're just trying to make money in general, and they're trying
make
to
a little bit more because you make way more.
They're just trying to make us put money towards their paychecks instead of them just paying their paychecks.
Dude, you know what? I'm gonna start a restaurant. I'm gonna have a massive sign on the store that says no tipping allowed.
No tipping allowed. That would probably
pay
be
all the
pretty
employees $15-20 an hour.
Mm-hmm. Probably be pretty fire.
Or I like pay them $15-20 an hour and say tips are not required.
I think people would go because they're like, hey.
Yeah, and I'll put like tips are not required here. You can tip if you like, but tips are not required here.
Yeah, and just pay your employees.
There you go. But anyways, I just think tipping needs got rid of.
Just gotten a little too far.
That's my take. That's my take. But one thing that this is where we're really gonna disagree. I already know.
We disagree heavily on this topic.
The moon landing was fake. The moon landing was fake.
No, it was not. Okay, and just to get this, the Apollo 13 is the one that blew up.
Yep.
Apollo 11 made it.
Yeah.
But you don't. So you agree.
1969.
You agree Apollo 11 made it. You just said that.
Okay. All right.
Got him. I'm just kidding. Okay, so just run this down. First off, I want to hear kind of why you think this. Go for it.
Okay, I have a couple reasons. Okay. One of them mainly, honestly, like, and maybe people are like, well, that's stupid. Why the frick have we not gone back since?
Okay.
Like, genuinely. Like, it's not like we completed all the research we could do up there on the moon in that, whatever, how long were they on the moon? A couple hours, maybe?
I don't know.
Like, it's not like we completed all the research that we could get out of the moon.
Okay.
So why haven't we gone back?
All right.
Why has no other country gone?
Okay.
You're telling me the U.S. is the only ones that could go? No.
All right.
I also think this is a theory that actually is like actually a popular theory. I think one of the reasons why the U.S. made it so quick was because Russia, I think, had announced that they were going to try to go.
I think that's accurate. Actually,
and U.S. was like, oh, well, we don't want to lose to Russia. And so they staged it. They sent them. Yeah, of course. Yeah, you can send a shuttle up into the air. Mm-hmm. Can the shuttle make it 250,000 miles in the span of whatever like their flight time was? Maybe not. Is it landing on the moon? Maybe not. I know what you're going to say to this about heat shield, whatever.
Yep.
But there's some layer up there that the material doesn't survive through. Now, granted, some people say, well, we fly through it so quick that the heat exchange doesn't have enough time to process.
Okay.
But all I'm saying is the video or the video cameras that were used or whatever were given to a movie producer after, okay, to make it look as fun and whatever as possible.
Okay.
Add a little bit of fake stuff. Yep. Yeah. And no other country's gone.
Okay.
I'm not saying we can't go now. I just think there's low-key no reason to go.
Okay.
And that's why other countries haven't gone.
All right. Here's the thing.
Go ahead.
Apollo 13, what happened?
Kaboom.
What happened? What's kaboom?
It blew up.
It burnt up when it was coming on back into the atmosphere. That's what happened. So what did they do on Apollo 11? They invented the heat shield.
All right.
I know this.
Why the hell is Apollo 11 before Apollo 13?
See, I don't understand that, but we had to look this up because we didn't know which one was the one that actually burned up. Yeah. But anyways, Apollo 11, they needed to build a heat shield. I know this because my grandpa was one of the people who helped build that. Okay,
your grandpa was
they were in California for 2-3 years, something like that.
Okay.
So like my mom went to elementary school and stuff like that there while he was working on the heat shield. He worked with NASA and everything like that. Okay. So then they finally figured it out for the heat shield, sent them up. Here's the thing. Whether or not the actual filming of it, I'm not positive. Whether we made it, though, I'm like 99% positive
you think
that
we
we
made
did.
it?
Because I just don't see why would they call like my grandpa and stuff like that to build a heat shield and all this stuff, pay so much money. Like it was so,
Because
it wouldn't be cost effective. What money did they make off of this? Just like what them seeing it on television, they made money off of that. That was pretty much it.
I mean, they probably made a lot of money off of like people giving donations and stuff to do it.
Probably to NASA. You're probably
Yeah.
right. And NASA probably made some money, but
Yeah.
at the same time, like
And
someone
maybe,
would
you
have
know-
had to have figured out this whole thing's a hoax and shut down NASA if they didn't actually go. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Something had to have happened, right?
Yeah.
Now, the video cameras, beyond my expertise, I have no clue. Like when you're talking about that, it was given to a movie. I'm producer. I have no idea any of that.
That's
So-
just what I've heard. I don't really actually.
It's above my
I'm gonna be
pay
so
grade. I'll
honest.
be
I
so
have
for
not
real.
done a lot of research on this. I just
No.
I'm low key the kind of person. I'm like,
But I also think I think they got to a point in technology when we didn't necessarily need to send anybody up anymore
True.
to find that stuff. Because we have satellites and stuff like
Yeah.
that. They could probably take imagery because the moon's so close.
definitely.
Mars, different aspect. I think we will get there. I'll be for real.
Oh yeah, no.
SpaceX, I think it's
I
happening.
mean, they found traces of water on Mars.
Yeah, they got to get there to figure out some stuff.
Yeah.
And it's going to be cool when they find it
The
out,
moon
too.
is just boring.
The
It's
moon's right
beautiful.
there. Yeah, and I think they got there once and they kind of laid some stuff out and they realized, yeah, there's nothing here. Like, it's the moon. Like, and there's no reason
They
to go
claim
back.
that the flag is still there.
I haven't seen it when I look in the telescope, which I never look in the telescope, but some people probably do, and I don't know. I haven't seen any pictures.
I don't know if there's a telescope that people can just get in their home that's powerful enough to zoom that much in on the moon. They're like zooming in. They're like, oh my gosh, there it is.
It's right there.
It's right there.
Oh, maybe.
But anyways, I
So,
just think
it's
that
real. It happened.
All right,
And we're going to Mars. Something gonna be sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
SpaceX going to Mars.
Absolutely.
But anyways, last thing I wanted to talk about.
Yeah, let's hear it.
So I recently watched for the first time one of like the most popular movies, The Godfather.
Okay.
Phenomenal. Have you seen it?
I'll be for real. I haven't.
It's a phenomenal movie.
I need to because I know I need to.
So good. Both of them. Both first and second.
Okay.
Really good.
You watch it.
First, I think is better than the second.
'Kay.
My opinion.
Yep.
But it's good. Okay. However, this is something that I've thought about for a while. Okay. Because I've also the show on
What have you thought about?
the show. There's a show on Hulu called The Godfather of Harlem, which I don't know if it's like meant to be related to the movies or if it kind of is like a after of the movies. Anyways.
'Kay.
Regardless, they still use like the same 5 families and everything like that in the movie as the same with the show.
'Kay.
My opinion. If I was ever, do they recruit? I don't know. If I was ever recruited to the mafia, I'm joining that in a heartbeat. Heartbeat.
Okay.
Bang, I'm in that.
All right.
If I was like,
Why
okay,
do they need you? I want to hear your resume to go join the mafia. Why are they recruiting you?
if I need to take someone out, I'm taking them out.
Who have you ever taken out? Where's
No one.
your yeah, okay.
But
So where's your references to this? Why are they saying this dude's a killer? This dude is the guy we need.
I'm loyal.
Okay. I'm sure
No one,
90% of the
no
population
one
is
would
probably
know.
loyal.
No one would know I'm in the mafia.
Okay.
I ain't telling nobody. But if they're like, you'll be a made man, just go take this guy out. I'll be like, and I won't even ask what he did. I'll go. You know that like Luigi guy that took out that healthcare?
Yeah.
Except hot take, I don't think it was him.
Okay.
Save for a later date.
Yeah.
Till it comes out.
Yep.
But if they were like, go take out this guy, all right.
You remind me of Jack's resume.
Bah!
That's what you remind
Silence
me of.
pistol.
You remind me of Jack's resume.
Oh my gosh. Jack's hilarious.
This is what it reminds me of. You have like no references or anything like that. Jack, he was interviewing for a job. His resume is like paragraph form, like just on like a little piece of paper. It's just he needs some work. He put his like high school GPA on there, which is like not very good. I don't know.
No, and that was so funny. And they're like, what's one thing you're working on?
That was the best part.
Showing up on time.
He shows up late to the interview. And then in the interview, they're like, yeah, what's the one thing that you've been coached on? And then you like overcame it or whatever. And he's like, yeah, back when I was in high school, I ran cross country and I was always late. and the coach really got after me. So I've been really working on it. And they're like, you were late today. He's like, hey, I've been working on it. All right, give me a break.
Stop, guys. You said working on. That's what I'm working on.
It's pretty great.
All I'm saying, mafia, I run into them on the street or something.
Recruit him.
And they're like,
Stone cold.
And they're just like watching me.
Yeah, because you got that vibe like, this dude should be in the mafia for sure.
Oh, yeah, bro.
Yeah.
The Geneva family, I'm over it. Running the show.
What?
100%. I could get a Boston accent.
All right.
Or a
Let's hear it. I want to hear it.
Or a New York accent. Whoa, what?
He's Australian. This is crazy.
Never mind. So, actually, I could not.
Never mind. He's rescinding his offer.
No. My offer's still out there, but I'm just not going to
okay.
pretend to have an accent.
All right.
Because in The Godfather,
Oh, okay.
they have a kid who's like basically Vaughn or Vito.
Theo.
Vito. What?
What? Theo Vaughn.
Vito. Don Corleone, the Godfather.
You keep referencing this like I've seen it. I told you I haven't seen it.
Okay, well Vito's like he's the Godfather. Okay. And basically one of the guys who becomes his like right hand man he found him on the street when he was a kid. Took him in. What, he wasn't Italian, not related.
On the street.
But he ended up I'll go homeless. I'll go homeless and be in New York and just wait for him. Wait.
They're coming.
Like, guys, please. If you see me homeless in New York, come for me. Save my life.
Please help me.
I'll do whatever. Money, protection. Come on.
Keep going.
I mean, like.
You said you do whatever. Keep going.
Well, like.
Oh.
I have standards.
All right. Mafia's not choosing you then.
Nah, I'll still do whatever.
All right.
But I got standards.
Good for you. Not
getting in the drugs. I would own a freaking casino, though. Oh, my gosh, dude. I would.
They make
racks.
So much money.
So much money.
They make so much money. It's nuts, dude.
Yeah, no, I think that's,
It's like, what's the overhead there? Paying their dealers and, getting chips and machines?
As much money as they make. Because wasn't there a casino in Vegas?
Millions of dollars a day.
Wasn't there like the newest casino in Vegas or something, like paid out, like made its money on how much it cost to build the casino within like the first week?
Oh, yeah.
Or like first 2 weeks or something like that?
It's nuts, dude.
Well, let's get in that business. Except I wouldn't be surprised.
No, I couldn't get in the business because you're straight up just like ruining people's lives.
True.
Because there's so many people that go in there and like bet their whole life savings on it and
try
they
to
just
like,
lose it and then they're just on the streets. Like
I
it
will
happens
say,
so often.
I will say, like, I would be willing to bet that the owners of casinos is like a crime ring. I would not be shocked if like casinos are owned by mob bosses or whatever.
Yeah.
Now I don't think like mafia and mobs, whatever. I don't think they're as present as they were back in like the, 20s to 80s. Mm-hmm. But I still think that they're, heavily present in Vegas and New York.
Interesting.
That's my take.
Maybe you go there to get recruited. Just kidding.
Let's go to Vegas. Not to get recruited, but to hit the tables. Nope. Packed. We have to remember that. Yep. No longer will it be in the casinos, except we're going to be in the casino here in like, what, a month?
I don't know. Jack's getting married.
And we're going to the casino, which we did say in our pack that we will go as long as it's an event. So
it's an event.
But
we're going to play some golf. We're going to hang out and maybe go skiing.
We're going skiing.
Yeah.
Not maybe.
Yeah, we'll see about you because you're like, I got to go to this meeting.
Hey, listen, all I'm saying is we did have it planned, but bachelor party for the boy.
Absolutely.
Got to show up.
Yes, sir.
Skiing, golfing, casino.
Bang.
What a weekend.
Great weekend.
It's going to be great. Anyways, guys, it was a great episode. It was so good sharing our hot takes.
Hit him with the outro.
But we'll be back every Wednesday. Look out for the episodes.
Yes, sir.
And we'll be back with a new episode next week.
Absolutely.
Peace.